My name is Rhapsody and welcome back to Monster Train 2, where we are in the land of the giants. In the Awaken the Giant challenge, here in the dimensional portal of Echoes of the Void. You are in the land of giants. Help them grow. Covenant rank 8. I almost never pay attention to that. I just treat every run as though I'm on Covenant rank 10. Primary clan Awoken, allied clan Lunar Coven, and the Pyre Heart, allowing us to heal our frontline friendly unit on all floors once per battle. Have a heart. Friendly units have double health, but it's unhealed, is the first modifier. Sorry, mutator. Second is grow up big and strong. Friendly units gain +1 damage permanently when healed. And bulked up. Enemy units have double health. So the first couple of fights are going to be a little bit difficult here, and then we'll see how it goes for the rest of them. Yay! New boss! Strixon Hallow! We've also got Seraph Eternus chosen of Dominion. So I'll need to have a way to deal with silence. No, not silence, your corruption. I'll need to have a way to deal with corruption then. 2 Vine Grasps in the base deck, 2 Celestial Storms for some AoE damage, and an Astrologer who benefits from Moon Cycle. Going to be a little difficult to use that Astrologer too effectively. It's mostly going to get 5 damage a turn. Base deck with all of these restores, both healing and then adding regen, another heal trigger that triggers at the end of the next 2 turns, as well as these Witch Weaves that deal 1 healing to a friendly unit. We just got to choose the right unit to give all the damage to. I mean, Explosive Sentience certainly seems like the very first thing I want. The first unit you summon each turn gains Conduit 4. I really like that here. Just because it extends the range of the restores and the Witch Weaves on the most important floor. Really? That's really unfortunate. Explosive is obviously the line you want here because it has a Rejuvenate trigger already on it. Oof. Do I use Cultivating? Oh, yuck. I guess. The enemies have double health. Maybe Bristling, just so I have AoE down pat. Because that'll kill most backline units, even if they have double health, for a long while. The big old Cell Storm. Good to see that we can take the back line there. Which takes the enemy back line down. 1, 2. Ugh. This Fallen Champion's gonna hit us directly in the pyre. Not too much I can do about that, unfortunately. Oh my god, that Vengeful Shard. I did not need to take that damage at all. Oops. Yeah, 7. So you'll do 20. Vine Grasp and Witch Weave. Even with Vine Grasp and Witch Weave, I'm short of getting you to die from 1 hit to Wing Spirit. Oh, but if I use... Sorry, to the Pyre. I can change... No, because you still go up and you take 40 damage and you've got Titan Skin 1. Okay, so no, I'm investing way too much to try and make that top line prevent 4 damage, but it's not going to prevent that 4 damage. That's just not happening. Perfect. The additional Restore has gotten us the win, and then I'll just use all of these Witch Weaves for additional damage on The astrologer. Oh my god, I forgot to use the wing spirit at the end. That's 1 damage for all of our units in the front line. Oops. Glimmer. 3 damage to all enemy units and 3 health and 1 permanent damage to all friendlies. Yes, please. Phase Blessing is extremely good here, but that's a very early lunacy in a run where I have an astrologer. I can actually make something of the astrologer. Lunacoven Merchant of Steel. Another Lunacoven Merchant of Steel. I mean, with lunacy in the deck, I do have lunacy and glimmer. In fact, I've got some really good spells for upgrading, so let me see the Merchant of Magic. -2 cost gain consume, and then remove the consume. Make the lunacy really good. It's either that or like holdover for that lunacy. I think I just hit both of these upgrades on it. Double stack gives double conduit. It's honestly not that relevant. Yo, wilting sapwood. 2 Ember, 3 Size. Revenge, gain 1 Ember. You just play it on the bottom line on the first turn, and then you benefit. Let's see what we can do against the Knights of Entropy. I don't want to fight on a higher floor than the bottom one. Because then they have more spikes as they ascend, which could be annoying. Yeah, I think maybe Wilting Sapwood second floor. Run the base, same thing again. Oh, hold up. The conduit obviously needs to go on the bottom line. I was just thinking about the Wilting Sapwood first. 4 conduit for the bottom line. Then, that's the glimmer we were looking for. I'm going to use Wing Spirit early here. That Sloven Knight, unfortunately, does look like it's going to do 10 damage to us twice. That's not great. I'll throw a Witch Weave at it to start working down its HP. If I can get it below 40, it'll be helpful. Yeah, that gets you down to 36, so I do still take 10 damage to you. If I use Celestial Storm and Witch Weave up here, I could win. No. I can only win if I also use Lunacy up here. Whoa. Well, it saves 10 damage, and 10 damage is a lot of damage. Thankfully, the Lunacy still benefits our bottom line, even if it wasn't played there. Celestial Storm, gain some additional regen. You take 3 hits. There we are. Oh boy. I get most of the Legion down, which is nice. Unfortunately, I also take 20 damage. Regen. Regen again, and phew, that'll do it. Whew. That could have gotten pretty bad. Having a lot of regen in the Relentless phase is one of the best ways for me to permanently gain additional damage here, because it's just a lot of regen triggers. Oh, speaking of regen triggers, Wildwood Sap, apply regen 4 and 4 health to a unit. Love it. Silver Strike, Bloody Moon. More directed damage, and also the damage does need to be pretty large, so Bloody Moon will hand us those. Good opportunity for a first Merchant of Steel. Quick Large Stone. Large Stone, the Wilting Sapwood. Hell yeah. Silent Sentinel. Ability Spell Slam. Restore to full health. Also gain 1 permanent damage, and then spell weakness 1 to enemy units. So I got 3 frontliners now. Wilting Sapwood, you kind of want to be by yourself. I'm gonna make you very large. I will leave open the ability to small stone you later though. Let's make the Astrologer quick. And just straight up 20 additional health for the Silent Sentinel, please. No one's heavily upgraded enough to really abuse these. I can't activate Worthy Sacrifice in the deployment phase, so I can't just put it on a shield steward and then explode it to play more units, sadly. Reanimate 3? No. Fecundity. I think I just throw Worthy Sacrifice on a Spear Steward so I can use it as an Ember Generator on 1 turn. Maybe, like, just slot it up on the top and then wait until I draw Lunacy and then use it alongside Lunacy. Wilting Sapwood top lane gives us 2 energy on the first turn, but I'm going to want you on the bottom. Let's definitely get a Wildwood Sap on Wilting Sapwood to help keep you comfy and alive. Take out the backliner that was planning on healing you. No, I can't play this shield suit, unfortunately. Just gonna use Wing Spirit at the start of the battle. It's probably best used there, and then the rest of my healing is just for upkeep. Stack the additional regen on Sentient. Okay, we defeat the top floor easily. Come on! Give me Lunacy! I have so much goddamn Ember! Give me Lunacy or give me death! Hit him with a Silent Sentinel so that I can start stealing all the rest of your HP so you don't get to ascend and do anything too bad to me. Hurrah! The lunacy is here. I can play Shield Steward top floor, sets up the attuned Celestial. And then 20... 85... Okay, yeah. We managed to prevent like 4 damage to the Pyre. That still matters. Said, now I finally have the opportunity to use Lunacy. Woo! I'm gonna get so goddamn much energy this turn. Oh, that flagellant. That flagellant's gonna do so much damage to me. Oh, wow. I might be screwed, actually. It's gonna have like 15 damage by the time it gets to the top. I mean, I'm certain it won't make a difference, but let's have a look. What if I gave regen and healing to the bottom line instead? I mean, yeah, it helps. It doesn't get us there, though. Please let me hit a lunacy. Please. You're so mean. You're the meanest game I ever played. Our Pyre is not healthy. Restore friendly units to full health for 1 Ember sounds good to me. Spikes on friendly units deal an additional damage per stack. Honestly, pretty good in the world where I'm going to put Ascent as my defense on the second line. I have very few ways to access this text line. I should probably take it when I see it. Thorned Hollow, you gain more spikes, but I don't need another front liner. Difficult. And Shade Guard and another Silent Sentinel. If I got Explosive Line, I think I would turn Sentient Explosive, but then I wouldn't have the Rejuvenate triggers to like spare for a Thorned Hollow support as well. I'm leaning Skip, honestly. I don't think any of these really solve our current set of problems. I think they just give us a whole new set of problems to think about. Take the additional draw so I can try and scale a lot faster. Merchant of Magic. Ugh. I wanted to go for the Merchant of Trinkets, but the Merchant of Magic is next to the Pyromanes. Really need to take that health right now. Explosive is exactly the damage we need. Bristling would get all the way up to spikes 40, and then that would double in damage from the Shard Channeler. No, give me the explosive. Even if I didn't get it at the start, it's still good here. Bloodthirsty Blade, Slay, this equipment gains 1 damage permanently. That would actually be... That would get a huge amount of slays if it was on Sentient, just because of that Rejuvenate. And the spikes, obviously. Boiler Room is much more energy than I need in a world where I already have a Wilting Sapwood. I mean, yeah, I'm just gonna hit Holy Stone on a... I can't always play the Celestial Storm when I draw it, though. Whereas I can always play Blood Moon. Also, -1 Permafrost the Glimmer. I'm gonna give that power, magic power later on, so it'll be just a AoE clear that I can hold in hand for when it's relevant. It should be the Sentient? Yeah. Should be the Sentient with Conduits. There's the Winged Spirit. Oh, I didn't even look at the Spear Steward where it wanted me to go, so I got it here, and then I immediately went right. Yeah, if I go left, which I'm pretty liable to do, I'll get the additional upgrades. I don't really have minions that super want those upgrades that much, but that's okay. I'll have them. That's the important part. Spread out some regen. I'm gonna have to get my Spear Steward dead soon. Yeah, because otherwise it's just gonna... Well, fine, I'll keep you alive. I'm waiting for the lunacy turn still. Dang it. I missed a lot of damage on the Ravenous Zealot, though. I don't think I can afford to do that. He's gonna have 100 health by the time he gets to the top line still. He's not even revealed for damage. Ugh. There's lunacy right after I needed it. Thankfully, I can do enough damage that it only gets to do 8 directly to me, which is nice. Then hit lunacy on this line for a bunch of additional damage, but still not enough to take down the Ravenous Zealot. No! This is not how it's supposed to go. Big lunacy for you. Witch Weave so I can get the collector still. Oh boy! Yeah, I think I needed damage dealers. Units that deal damage. It seemed maybe if my units could deal... Maybe if my units could deal damage, we would be in a much better position. There you go, you're in the front line. Unfortunately, I still can't kill you. Oh, this next one I might be able to kill. Use Glimmer to keep the midline more alive. That'll do it. Oh boy. This was not going to be enough health for us to win this fight. And unfortunately, they're just going to get more and more incants. And getting further and further and further from us being able to kill them. Yeah, having all of my scaling strategy based on lunacy, look, I'm not going to say it's good or that it worked, because it didn't and it isn't. Presumably I was winding up to say something else. Evidently not. Alright, Kel. It's always Kel that kills me. It's Kel or it's Rax sometimes. Or it's like a Celestial Bastion in Kale that I haven't watched appropriately, specifically the vampiric version. Let's go back in. Don't give... Thank you! Silent Sentinel, double Moon Pixie, and double Glimmer might be the best start for this. So the Silent Sentinel, quote, nothing, has the ability for the full self-heal, 2 Moon Pixies to give a bunch of Conduit to a floor, and then Glimmer to turn that into damage on enemies and healing on allies. So every turn it's chosen of Entropy, I'm going to have to deal with the Silence units. I was really hoping to see Sap Tap. First time you heal a friendly unit each turn, draw 1 card. Give me Guild Marker, it's really good too. Maybe Explosive is literally turned off, so you can't just focus on 1 unit the entire game. I'll take Cultivating this time. That's some growth. That's some scaling for us. Actually, I want the self-heals more than I want anything else here. Make sure you've still got regen. Make sure you've still got regen. Thankfully, because we're on High Covenant here, the boss spawns immediately after the next wave, so this guy doesn't get all the way to the top just yet. Moon Pixie, Glimmer, heal everyone, restore, Witch Weave. Oh my god, we get all the way to the sentient surviving. Hell yeah. If only the Moon Pixies weren't the both bottom cards of my deck. Not that it ended the run or anything. Not that it even really had a dramatic impact. Wow, Edgebriar, 1 Ember 2 1 Ember 0 size rather. Healing and regen spells cost -1 on this floor. Yes, I would like all of my spells to be free, please. Starstruck, deal 5 damage. Full Moon, daze the enemy. I don't really have a lot of control of whether or not it's full moon is the problem with that. I'm gonna straight up skip here. Merchant of Steel, Awoken unit. So yeah, there's obviously the Animus of Will, right? I'm looking for the unit that can deal the additional damage I give it from healing many, many, many times. Glimmer only really cares about getting holdover at this point. Like, I don't really have that many spells that have that broad a set of upgrades they would like to take. There's Titanite Wilting Sapwood available. The only problem is I get a huge amount of energy and then I use it to do what? I use it to do what? Give the Animus of Will 10 additional damage and quick. I'll give Titanite straight up to the Silent Sentinel. And I'm also going to give you plus 10 health and 3 spikes. Is 3 spikes enough? I don't think 3 spikes is enough. I think that makes almost no difference to you. Enemies have double health. So it would have to have exactly 1 health for those spikes to take it down, but that's okay. Strength Zone for 14 additional damage. I will say, Animus of Will... Honestly, yeah, I need the damage right now. This is not a normal run. The enemies have double health. Raps, just take the damage. Oh, Moon Pixie for the bottom line and Glimmer on turn 1. Hell yeah. Hitwing Spirit as well. I get 3 additional damage every time I send a single heal at the Animus of Will. Get some regen on you so that you are consistently getting stronger, Animus. Damn, Edgebriar really wants to be on that floor. Thank heck we went on the bottom line because I didn't want to see that flagellant get all the way to the top. Got him. Restoration Detonation. Restore 15 health to a friendly unit. Still damage the... No, it's got to be sharpened. Give myself the ability to just throw some spikes on a unit that I want to survive. Silver Ink. Yes, please. Add attuned and +3 magic power to all of the spells in your hand. Do I go Merchant of Steel again? No, it's not like I have a backline unit that can really afford it at the moment. Hell yeah, Merchant of Arms. Show me what you call it? I've completely forgotten the name of what you call it. Equalizing Rings. This unit's... Wait, hang on. Friendly units have double health. Yeah, even if it's unhealed. This unit's damage is always equal to its max health. I can literally just throw that on Silent Sentinel, so you'll have 100 damage. It's pretty good. And then I could even give quick to that unit. giving you quick is probably not necessary. To make equalizing rings deployable. Fight Club. Look, I could throw that on the bottom line. Do fine for right now. Eventually, I probably will get someone who wants the Swift Steel Dagger. Possibly after Archeon. I'm looking for a backline unit for Silent Sentinel's floor. Alright, I'll take both of these. Just give me power. Okay, I messed up. I tried to hit my sneeze button and I accidentally paused instead. But we've got an ornate mirror. Got the sneeze button that time. We got an ornate mirror in front of us. Copy a card 1 time or copy a card 5 times. Look. The equalizing rings is going to be the best piece of equipment I can give Sentient and Silent Sentinel. So if I make another one of them and it's deployable, it's just a bunch of damage for that unit. Handy. Oh no, I have Moon Pixies. I don't need to play that then. Oh, we were just short of being able to take out the front line with just the Animus of Will there. So I don't need to let enemy units get to the second line. And if I drop a Sharpen, they seldom will. No, it's not the fairy that I need there. You can go top line. Yeah, Archeon will knock Sentient back. Perfect. My damage is holding up on the bottom line. Right, yeah, Animus of Will, you'll have enough health to get through this. And with the Relentless Phase coming up, I'm going to give you as much regen as possible as well. And actually, I have a really good opportunity to burn Calcified Ember. I only have to take a single damage to do it. The damage on Sentient, and in fact healing Sentient beyond keeping it alive, no longer matters because the damage is just equivalent to its health. And that will get really good. The Sentient gets very large. How much of this is permanent damage? 67 by 3 already on Animus of Will. Huge. Woken Railspike. Oh, Old Growth! Imagine merging this with equalizing rings. Oh, yes. Rejuvenate, gain 10 max health. Also, 10 max health to the unit. Yes, that's an Awoken Railspike. Yes, I'm actually going to be choosing something else. Imagine how cool it's going to be. Animus of Will. Look, it'll be fine. It'll be fine as a backliner for the Silent Sentinel. Ideally, bottom line, I do want, like, Sentient, Animus of Will, Edge Prior, Moon Pixie. Then second line is just Silent Sentinel and an Animus of Speed. But, like... I really do need additional draw. So much of my deck costs 0 after... And, you know, the speed of getting to Old Growth before I merge it in, and the Moon Pixies and Edge Prior is really important. So I probably want draw. Animus of Speed, attack any enemy unit immediately. God, you're so good. I'll just figure out how to use you. Yes, I will take you. It's just I don't think I can take capacity here, which I desperately do want to, though. It's got to be draw. Merchant Trinkets. No, I can get away with a Merchant Magic here. Ugh. Double Stack Sharpen's not awful, but ugh, it's not great either. Equipment or room card. Bloodthirsty Blade will matter for whomever is holding a Sharpen. They can use that to increase their damage. Obviously, oh, Animus of Will. Never mind. It's literally just additional damage scaling for the Animus of Will. We take it. Eclipse Chamber would also give 15 damage to Silent Sentinel at the end of every round, but also it doesn't give that damage because it's wearing something that nullifies that effect. Holy Stone's not necessary. I will double stack the Sharpen. Ideally, I get cost reduction intrinsic for it. I'm gonna -1 Permafrost the Silver Ink just so I can hold it for exactly the right time. And I'm gonna -2 cost Consume Sharpen just so that I can play it immediately. Hell, I'll even give 20 damage to a Witchweave. Yeah, I think I just go all down the cultivating line now. Edge Prior bottom line, Moon Pixie second line. Incredible. Witchweave takes out the enemy backline, so I don't have to worry about that. And hell, oh no, I can't give Swift Steel Dagger to the Animus. I can only give it to the Animus of... Sorry, the Animus of Will. I can't give it to the Animus of Will. I can only give it to the Animus of Speed, who already has Quick. Both of them already have Quick. But the Bloodthirsty Blade is going to be the thing we want to put on the Animus of Will. There it is. So throw Fight Club and then Bloodthirsty Blade down there. Hell yeah. And Silver Ink on Witchweave, Glimmer, and Restore. Not bad. I'll do it. We get the spikes on the bottom line so I don't have to worry about the supplicants. I don't want to old growth the Sentient right now because then I have to focus on actually supporting it. And I can just avoid doing that right now. There, you can have it. Stop incanting to silence my units! I'm willing to do this because it's going to be much more regen on Animus of Will. Courtesy of it getting down to the point that it's fighting alone and just regenning. Nope, never mind it. Probably worked out worse. Oh, Awakening Thicket, huge. This is a heal for all of our units on the floor at the end of the turn. Also, 20 units have friendly units have plus 20 max health. Inlet Glaive, we don't really have that much. I'll take Glittering Draft for a heal as well as some Conduit, pretty useful. Yeah. Give me Merchant of Arms. I'll merge a Old Growth into an Equalizing Rings. That's going to be a ridiculous piece of equipment for us. Bloodthirsty Blade for the bottom line is really important as early as I can have it. And even though Meat Shield is a heal at the end of each turn, do I really want that? Oh, yeah, I mean, I just put it on a backline unit and let that backline unit get a permanent damage each turn. Ooh. Upgrades, you say? Savage Skin, Titan Skin. That'll be really good on Silent Sentinel. Savage Heart, Rage 5, permanently gain additional rage. No, I don't need damage on that unit. Savage Spirit, plus 40 health, plus 2 damage for every missing health. That's actually ridiculous. Because as long as I don't heal the unit, it's just a bunch of damage. Like, Animus of Will gets 100 HP and half of it's missing at the start, so you get 100 additional damage from this. Got 2 Spear Stewards. I'm also going to turn around and cut the other Shield Stewards. They're just absolute dead draws at this point. Yeah, I'm going to need Deployment Ember as my next pickup, I imagine. 190 damage by 3, and you're already up to 100. That's so cool. I can't play the rest of them, though. Thankfully, this should very much be a one-floor strategy. Oh, no. I can't play the Awakening Thicket down there. It heals the damage off of the Animus. No. Edgebriar, now my healing down here is free! That's a lot of damage the Undying Wretch does by itself. I think I have to give up on the Collector here so that I can just Witch Weave to take you down. And then just burn a single Calcified. Oh, if only I had my spikes as intrinsic. Oh! Well, we have it now, thankfully. Sure, it might be one turn before it's no longer relevant, but we have it now, damn it! I lower the damage of the Animus of Will so much by hitting this Glimmer, but at the same time, I do need it to gain additional permanent damage. That's the important part here. Handy. Yeah, Old Growth did incredible work there. Ooh, Engraft. Restore 1 health, gain 1 energy, draw an additional card next turn. Yes, please. Moonbeam, Planetarium, and Cosmic Bolt. Honestly, no. No. I don't see any of these being more useful than skipping them. I don't need minion upgrades. I mean, yeah, Animus of Will wants upgrades. It doesn't need them as much as I need to spend all of this money at a Merchant of Trinkets. Non-banner units have to play. Abyssal Prism. The first time each turn you target a friendly unit with a spell, non-move effects. Hit all the other friendly units on the floor. Engraft. Restore 1 health, gain 1 energy, and draw 1 max energy. The next, it's so good. Sharpen. Give everyone damage and spikes. Versatile Emberstaff is going to be good as well. Non-banner units have deployable. Yeah. I'm going to clean sweep you. Most of my weapons have something already sorted out, so I don't need any of these. I'll roll, because there's... Hell yeah. There's so many that I could draw here that would be huge. And getting Artificial Firestone saves me from actually having to gain an energy relic next. Probably gonna go triple draw, to be honest. It's triple draw because I get double limbos and then 1 from Sentient as well. Sentient, Animus, Prior, there. Then Silent Animus. I'm gonna put Fire Glove on the 2nd floor and let's hit a Sharpen on everyone on the bottom line. Oh. I can't do anything about the Energizing Flautist. It gets to send Strix up, which means it loops earlier than I want it to. Rude. Hell yeah. This is a great hand. Silver Ink everything. They're now all attuned. I'm gonna hit Engraft for everyone on this floor. I'm fine with the Savage Spirit just giving Animus of Will a bunch of initial damage, and then I'm fine with it petering out. That's okay. I mean, yeah, the Energizing Flautist just goes up to the top and finishes. I think it's got to be Glittering Draw for everyone on the floor. Bunch of additional health and conduits. Let's get the Awakening Thicket down here. So, it's the Awakening Thicket is so important for the bottom line. I really can't just not take it because the Animus of Will wants to have a little bit more damage that it doesn't need. Attuned Glimmer for 78 damage to the entire line, as well as 78 healing. Oh, that was my first spell triggered at my own unit, so I got regen on everyone from it. Don't love that Scarred Sentinel that's going to go all the way to the top here. Got so much Titan skin that I can't even stop it. I'm just gonna have to take some fire damage to that bad boy, unfortunately. Oh, 24. Ouch. So much energy when I play an Engraft with the Abyssal Prism. I say this only because I know the answer is yes, but have I told you recently how much I love Abyssal Prism? Last episode. Oh, okay. Well, I still do. Got him with another graft. I can't take out Strix this turn. That's fine. They'll fight me on the bottom floor next turn. We'll be okay. Get him. Unleash the Wildwood, restore friendly units to full health. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of Rejuvenate triggers to hit at the same time. Not especially necessary. Cycle of Life, though. Actually, Cycle of Life, you're ridiculous. Imagine that being our Abyssal Prism spell. If I went additional energy here, I would have the ability to play one Moon Pixie in the deployment phase that I'm otherwise not playing at the moment. Sorry, two, but I'd only have space for one of them. It's got to be Merchant of Magic, right? Lowering the cost of Cycle of Life, holdover Engrafts. Largely those two. I mean, yeah, holdover Engraft, thank you. I can -1 cost Permafrost the Cycle of Life, reroll and take the negative costs again on it. Oh, only the negative cost costs exactly 20. Let's see if I get any money from this event. This is not money. Give me the forbidden draw card. Come on, 20. Damn, cost 25. I'm gonna hit plus 10 magic power on Glimmer. Oh, intrinsic and spell chain. Those would have been so much better. I need to cut one of the Moon Pixies because I shorted my draw by exactly 1, and it's the Edge Prior I missed. Thousand health. That's too much. Too much health. Rude. The card we drew is Sharpen, which ideally I want to play on multiple units. It's fine, I'll just put it on the Sentient though. Although before I use Witch Weave... Oh, I can't do it before I use Witch Weave because I gotta do in this order. Got it. I understood why we did everything the way we did it now. Okay. I think I now need to go Vengeful, then Glittering Draft bottom line. Now everyone survives the bottom line. I don't think Silver Ink is the right follow-up. That? No, it's not the Glimmer with more power right now. Oh, this is fine. We'll Silver Ink the bottom line and then attune down there for a bunch of additional energy. Cycle of Life is going to have to be played on a later turn. That's okay. Single Witch Weave takes out the Collector on the top line, giving us 100 golds. Then Fight Club midline. Shields for you. Awakening Thicket for our bottom line as well, and then as many heals as I can heal. Yeah, despite the holdover Engraft, I do want to hit the Cycle of Life here instead. Is that important? Plus 10 health. Spikes 8. The only unit using the spikes is our frontliner. that terrifying amalgam has a terrifying amount of HP. Have to throw out a Swift Steel Dagger on that floor as well. We're just going to be taking some damage to that guy, unfortunately. Glimmer for 44 damage to the enemy, I guess. The health number really is too high. Only spells and single Savage Shackle in hand, so I'm not even going to be able to trigger the Versatile Ember stuff, unfortunately. Glimmer, and then a bunch of Witch Weaves at you. Terrifying Amalgam gets to do like 12, maybe 18 damage to me. Higher health is full, so okay. Savagery's Final Assault is the worst fight I could get here, though. Because we have lines that have well over 2,000 health now. It's a blight. That's a blight. I'll play this blight so I can play the Moon Pixie. So I can play exactly one spell. It's not going to make a difference. I'll Wing Spirit earlier on later. Thankfully, we're very, very, very good against the boss wave. Handy position to be in. Higher Grow. Draw 2 less cards next turn. Honestly, not a problem a lot of the time for us. Moonlit Glaive, Mooncaller, Escalation. Not relevant at all. Take the money on that one instead. Alright, do we want to dupe more? It's not like the Bloodthirsty Blade is especially large. That's fine. Dupe would probably be Silver Ink, maybe the merged equipment. I mean, there's also the argument that I should just dupe the Animus of Will and then forget that I even have an Animus of Speed. Yeah, it's the correct thing to do. Let's do that. Let's do the correct thing instead. The start of turn, fully healed champion is ridiculous. Restore 10 health to the lowest friendly unit on Moon Cycle. Great, I love restoring health. Mage Blade, no, Rooted. That is actually a little helpful. Holds them for an extra turn, which can be useful. But it becomes New Moon. Armor 10 to friendly silence. So I think I'm going to manually remove both the Animus of Will and 1 Moon Pixie. And then I'll dupe... Sorry, the Animus of Speed is the one that I removed. And then I'll dupe the Animus of Will, having a second one available now. I'll take the Root Split Mask as well. 20 more health, give that to Edgefire, 14 more damage. Why not for a Moon Pixie? And then... Instead of a Turnus, choose an entropy. Perfect. We'll get the Bloodthirsty Blade later. Razor sharp edge. Nice. Definitely gonna play Pyagro. I mean, yeah, screw it. Cycle of Life. Give everyone additional health and damage. Oh, I should play an equipment before that, though. Room on second floor. Aggro. Meat shield for the bottom line. Then... do I want Glittering Draft to be our dupe instead? The additional conduit on the bottom line is not really going to make a difference. Oh! We've got a Preserve Thorns randomly generated by the large mystery box, and I've got a Silver Ink to immediately hit it. That looks good to me. Drop the Awakening Thicket on bottom line. Silver Thorns, Silver Ink. Then Glimmer to do a huge amount of damage to everyone. Bunch of Stings to get a bunch of additional card draw as well. Ooh, it's got to be Engraph for all of our units, right? Okay, if our Gladiator has most of its health missing, by the time it comes up to the next floor, the Animus of Will will take it out. Your Blight and your Scourge, that's 2 of my cards played. Then Engraft gets us the rest of the way there. I full heal it every turn. As long as the units that are getting buffed by the Enthralling Ardent die, it doesn't matter for the Sentient. I'm not able to take out the Deafening Herald before the battle, unfortunately. Oh, never mind. Glimmer, that'll do it. Hell, I'll intentionally take frontline damage. As much as I can have, please. Should have tuned before that for the sake of... Actually, I don't even know if they get stronger, because can that even be silenced? Is it made to be an individual trigger on the unit, or is it just... does it supersede that system entirely? And how about this floor, Sarah? Oh my god, the Sentient only has 350 health. Oh, right, yeah, because it just gets straight up doubled as well. Got it. Still, pretty big statistics for an Animus of Will. Gotta love Savage Spirit giving us the boon at the start of the fight, and then allowing us to heal out of the damage it was providing, and instead just have all of the damage of the Animus of Will from a ridiculous amount of health given to it. Huge shout out to Abyssal Prism for basically putting us on its back and carrying us through the entire second run. I mean, first run. There was no first run before this. This is the first. I've never played this challenge before. There was definitely not an astrologer. I don't know. You sound crazy right now. Got him! Seraph down! Woohoo! And we have leapt into the great abyss. 31st dimensional challenge complete. Unfortunately, it doesn't unlock another one, so I have nothing to tell you about the unlocks, only that I'll get back into finishing the rest of those lines in a future episode. Until then, though, my name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Monster Train 2. Top left is the series playlist for all my content of the game past, present, and future. YouTube recommendations down below. Streaming past are the names of the people so generously supporting the Republic on patreon.com/RhapsodyPlays and above the thank tier. And a special thanks to this episode, Sorathil. Hopefully you'll have been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully see you all next time.